Yo, I'm back. What's the deal, YouTube world? It feel like forever since I've been back on here. Well, damn near like a year. Almost a year, man. I think I did my first vlog. I ain't gonna say I've been completely away because I've been mostly game streaming for the last year or so. I'm doing shorts. So I ain't been doing no blogging, but I got some shit for you Negroes today, like my one dog say. No, some real shit. I'm getting everything together, man. I got a couple shit back here. You feel me? Got some posters I'm gonna start putting up. You feel me? You know, every man gotta have. You feel me? Every man gotta have that good Tony Montana boy on there, man. It's big as hell, dog. $1,000 bill because you gotta keep it 1,000. Got a couple other posters down here. I got the whole set for these, like 3 of them. I got another poster. You know what I'm saying? Got me some little bobbleheads. You feel me? You feel me? Gotta have my boy Carrie out there. Matter of fact, my dog Carrie chilling right here with me, dog. My dog Carrie chilling right here. And of course, I'm going ahead and put my Detroit Tigers cuckoo clock up, boy. Let me go ahead and open it up so y'all can see it pop out. You see him? You got the D hat on. Let me see. Let me put it in the camera, y'all. Let me see. You feel me? I'm gonna put that up on the wall behind me too, y'all. I got some more lights and stuff in that box that's gonna fill this back wall up. The ceiling is like a freaking, I don't know if y'all can probably see it. It's gonna look way better at the dark time, doesn't like the stars and shit, man. It's gonna be together once the lights and stuff get on, man. Don't worry about that. But look, it's a lot of shit coming up, man. Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas coming up. It's about to be 2026. It's a lot of shit going on, man. We got motherfucking spaceships on the way to this bitch. Am I lying, my dog Carrie? I said I'm lying. I'm not. We got spaceships on the way to this motherfucker, man. Or they trying to call it a comet or whatever. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. That's above my pay grade. But yeah, man. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe. I'm about to go ahead and get to it. I ain't about to talk y'all head off with this introduction. Like I said, it's been a minute, man, but I'm back. It's a lot of shit about to be going on this winter, man. You know, you got the YMW Melly case about to come back up. I see that it canceled the O Block 6 shit. I think Dirt trial coming up too, if I'm not mistaken. Melly cooked. Yeah, some shit going on this winter, man. It's a lot of shit going on. But right now, we about to give you what the motherfucking topic of the day gonna be. What we gonna start with? We're gonna start with this weird ass David nigga because it's kind of odd to me. I don't understand how the police never took him as a suspect when she was cut up in the back of this nigga Tesla. Then they got multiple videos of her and her family saying that she was running away from her home, going to let's get to the story. Let's see the new evidence against this nigga, man. Let's see, bro. Let me go ahead and pull this shit up, bro. Let me go ahead and pull this up, gang. We here. Let's go.
Hey, everybody. We just broke a big story, a huge story, really, on the website in the David investigation, in the investigation into Celeste Rivas's death. I know everyone has been waiting to hear something about this. It has been 2 months since Celeste's decomposing body was found in David's Tesla. And now we know, if you for 1 second thought that the police had forgotten about this and this case was not going to be solved, we now know that the police have been working diligently on this case. And here's what we have found out from our law enforcement sources. David is viewed as a suspect in this case. That may seem obvious, but remember, they have not publicly said anything like that. They have not even said publicly that he is a person of interest. We've spoken to several well-placed sources in law enforcement, and they say that in the investigation, they are viewing him as a suspect. Another thing is...
Hold on, y'all. I'm taking that shit back. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to re-rock that. I ain't even mean to have the whole thing up like that. My bad, John. I'm gonna re-rock that because I wasn't really listening either. Because I got to put my input on this. Cause that don't even make sense. What the fuck he saying? I nigga got some pointy ass ears too. I ain't gonna lie to you. He like a little mouse with dreads, gang. And I'm about to put him back in now, though. He do like a little mouse with dreads, gang. I gotta look at him. Story little. All right, gang.
Hey, everybody, we just broke a big story, a huge story, really, on the website in the David investigation, into Celeste Rivas's death. I know everyone has been waiting to hear something about this. It has been 2 months since Celeste's decomposing body was found in David's Tesla. And now we know, if you for 1 second thought that the police had forgotten about this and this case was not going to be solved, we now know that the police have been working diligently on this case. And here's what we have found out from our law enforcement sources. David is viewed as a suspect in this case. That may seem obvious, but remember, they have not publicly said anything like that. They have not even said publicly that he is a person of interest. We've spoken to several well-placed sources in law enforcement, and they say that in the investigation, they are viewing him as a suspect. Another thing is they're viewing this as a homicide. We told you more than a month ago.
And what the fuck is you talking about? I mean, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, man? All right, hold on. We about to look this shit up together, dog. We're about to look this shit up together, y'all. Hold on, gangers. Let me get over to the side. Let's look at this case, man. Let's look at this case real quick. Let me see. What's his name? D4VD? D or until D money. D D.
So that the key thing here is police were waiting to
Hey,
get
shut up, gang. We don't hear you no more, bro. All right. Let's look at the actual case. Who did it? We're gonna look at 1090J. We're gonna go to 1090J. He be putting out some good ass information about it. Nah, we don't want to hear nothing about no snitching, dog. We don't put people business out like that. So anybody, I know somebody talked about this case. Who is it? Black Balloon? BLAKK Balloon. Let me see. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go to the one that's a month ago. Now, them bitches kind of long though. We're gonna kind of skim through it. Though, because we got a lot of shit to do.
Cascade Platinum Plus has the grease-fighting power of Dawn to remove tough, stuck-on foods.
Man, they ain't sponsoring us. They don't get no motherfucking music from us. Where the skip ad at, man? All right, here we go, y'all.
Identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas.
But now they're trying to figure out how she ended up dead in his Tesla.
She was what, 15? Oh, my dog, Black Balloon. Shout out to Black Balloon, man. Shout out to you. You motivated me to King AK, Street News TV.
What is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man. So y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Now, I got a couple clips that I want to show y'all, and we're back on the David topic. It's been crazy. I mean, you could get on TikTok, you can get on YouTube, and I don't think I've ever seen this many people go in about an artist that most of us never knew about. I mean, maybe the younger generation, knew about him, TikTok and so on, right? But man, I'm seeing damn near new stuff every single day. Like literally the internet has already solved the case. I mean, I think I've already said it. If somehow, some way this goes back to not being him who actually unalived her, you know, we will already know what it is as far as this being an industry sacrifice. Now, I almost feel that way because as you can tell by the title of this video, I wanted to relate it back to XXX Tentacion and Jocelyn Flores, right? Now, when I first dropped the video on this David and Celeste situation, I saw a good bit of y'all saying, yeah, this reminds me of Jocelyn Flores and XXX. Now, I was like, you right, because I was talking about how a lot of these artists foreshadow, you know, these type of things in their music. Have brought up YNW Melly, and there's been a bunch of other artists as well. But in particular with David and XXX is very eerie, right? What really got me to want to do this video, which I'll show y'all this clip in a second, I came across this clip on TikTok. It was of a guy who scrolled all the way down David's YouTube page. And it was like the first song that he dropped back in 2021. And it was already foreshadowing what was going to happen in the future. And I was like, okay, cool. That instantly made me want to just do a video and kind of go back over the whole Jocelyn Flores thing because it was very similar. Now, David's like whole career is foreshadowing, basically. You know, his whole career, all of his songs is damn near like a crime scene. And XXX, it was almost the same way, but just slightly different path. I mean, because Jocelyn Flores is one of his biggest songs, one of his most streamed hits. And it just happened to be about a girl who supposedly unalived herself in a hotel after meeting with X and getting kicked out of X's house because supposedly her and her friend stole $7,000 from them. We'll talk about more of that, but I want to show y'all some of the clips from this whole David situation again, and then we'll kind of flip the switch and talk a little bit more about the whole thing with X and how, you know, I believe he actually sacrificed Jocelyn Flores, and it'll make a lot more sense once we go further into the video. So with that being said, y'all.
Morning, Pete. Coffee's on and your Uber's on its way.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe I should just go by Peter now?
Peter Davidson. Not bad.
Sounds like I'm going to try and sell you an extended warranty.
How about...
Check this out.
Go on David YouTube channel and you scroll way at the bottom. You see a song that's called Runaway. You know, the mom came out saying that her daughter ran away when she reported her as missing. What is going on? If David is actually tied to this girl, Celeste, like, no joke, he's for real successful because of her. I don't know if this on some I don't even want to say it, but it's like, what's going on? This is weird. Way in 2021, Runaway, that's whack. And of course, the picture is a girl running away. The reason why I say she's the reason why he's successful is because I don't know if they tied together. If they tied together, no innocent until proven guilty. It's like he wanted to put himself in his dark hole and mess with his head just so he can make the best type of music. Because he got the voice. He can actually really sing. He can actually really come together and make a real good song. And it's almost like he needed to feel the love for real or feel the pain for real. What I'm about to say is about to be a little bit dark.
Hey, why the fuck this nigga got this motherfucking bonnet on, dude? Why the fuck do he got this bonnet on, dude? Look at his face. Hey, who is he? Let me look him up real quick on my phone. Who the fuck is he, man? Anybody know who he is? If y'all know who he is, put it down in the comment section, please. Why the fuck do he got this bonnet on? All right, come on, man. Let's see if he make. If my dog Black Balloon rocking with him, man, maybe he making a little sense. Let me see.
Conspiracy theory, but it's almost like if they tied together and he really didn't love her, he did this to make the best type of music. All of it. He got like 5 songs on her birthday. He did a mini album on her birthday. And of course, y'all seen all of the other coincidences. Y'all seen all of the other coincidentals. It's just crazy. And that's why I say, if he's innocent, this is the biggest coincidental we ever seen in our life.
It's a real conversation that happened. And the irony of it was that person that was saying, I love you, she's not in my life anymore. So it's like people say that the string can't be cut and the connection cannot be severed, but I feel like it can sometimes. I really wanted the listeners to feel like they're reading a book almost, and they get into a different chapter with every song, but there's also that kind of pause where they can take every song in by itself and then have this kind of visual landscape in this interlude to kind of be in my head, in my mindset, and why I wrote the project like this and how everything went, just to like keep them even more interested and connected throughout the project for sure.
Now, what the guy said in the beginning was very true, and it almost reminds you of method acting in the film industry. You have to have some kind of real life experience to make that kind of music. And it goes back to the saying on how people don't realize music, some people's music can really pierce the veil, and it helps a lot by when what you are writing about or what you are performing is something that you've already done or something that will happen.
Yeah, all right, that's enough of that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the original video that we previously was watching. I just wanted to see what the case was about, so now I can see. Because it seemed like I don't understand how he wasn't charged from the beginning. You know, how the fuck wasn't he charged from the beginning? About the case. I don't know. Fuck it, I guess. I guess you can just get away with shit nowadays. I think that's the one we was watching, y'all. All right, let's get back to it. We'll probably get an ad.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI
creation on Base 44. What the fuck would I want to build an app
describe what you want
about it? Bitch, how you in my brain? How the fuck is you in my brain?
Report back, and they wanted to find out the manner and cause of death. They wanted that from the medical examiner because the reality is at this point, yes, they know that her body was decomposing, that it was chopped up, but they don't know how she died. And they were waiting for those results. We are told they still do not have toxicology results from the medical examiner's office. However, what investigators do know so far is
Did y'all hear what they just said? Look, I ain't the smartest man on the planet, but did y'all just hear what they said, bro? They said they found her chopped up in the back of his trunk, but they don't know the cause of the death. Let me say this once again. All right, so basically, I mean, I kind of get what they're saying. They basically saying she could have been strangled to death. She could have been shot. So they don't know the exact cause of the death, but they found her chopped up. I mean, maybe stabbing first before they chopped her up, or I don't know. Let's see what the fuck else they talking about, bro. Let's get back to it, man.
leading them to treat this as a homicide. They're still waiting for the medical examiner report to back that
What you
up,
waiting
but
for?
they are viewing David as a suspect and viewing this as a homicide. So there's something else here that's two more things we got to tell you about. And one of them has to do with the fact that there could be other arrests here. David may not be the only person that they end up arresting in this case. We'll tell you why in just a moment. Now, here is another very key fact that we have been told, that there was in the spring of 2025, they have information, police do, about David going to Santa Barbara County, a remote area of Santa Barbara County. That's how it was described to us, that he went to this remote area, spent several hours there, and then returned to LA. Don't know anything more at this point. Don't know. Spring of 2025 is a long way from September, early September, when her body was found in the Tesla. So we don't know yet what exactly that direct connection is, if there's a direct connection to the case, but they have this information about him going to that remote area, and they are trying to find out more about that. So what I'd said about other arrests. So again, they don't have the manner of death yet. They don't have the cause of death. What we're told, though, is the manner in which the body was dismembered leads police to believe that whoever did that to Celeste had help, that it was not something that whoever the person is who did it could have done by themselves, and likely, we're told, did have help. Now, we are not being told that there are any other people they are viewing as a suspect. We're not told that there are other persons of interest, just that what they've seen with the body and how it was dismembered, it likely, they feel, was not done by one person. So right now, again, just to recap, David viewed as a suspect by investigators on this case. They view this as a homicide, still waiting for the ME's report to back up the fact that her cause of death is a homicide. And this mysterious Santa Barbara trip in the spring of 2025, I think that is going to be interesting if police can find out more. And then the final question is, who else was involved in dismembering Celeste's body? Don't have an arrest yet, but this is a good sign for people waiting to see if there is going to be justice for Celeste. You know, a lot of times when these cases drag out, people start to think the police aren't doing any work. We saw this with Brian Koberger in Idaho, and then it turned out the police had been diligently covering all their bases here to try and bring someone to justice. Maybe that is going to happen for Celeste Rivas and her family after all. Of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to get all the latest on this case.
If you live in a Michigan zip code and has zero...
Ain't nobody subscribing to that shit. The fuck is you talking about? That nigga lying, man. He literally didn't make no sense. He didn't give us no new information that we didn't already fucking know, bro. Like, oh. So what, 2 year with George looking ass on somewhere, bro. We ain't going for that shit, man. Like, they be lying so fucking much, bro. TMZ, I'm starting to believe that TMZ, don't quote me on this, but TMZ getting paid by the elites. We all know that. That's why they know where every celebrity coming out at. They just know too much. Like, they be the first ones with all the information, bro. They got a team full of geeks, bro. Like, when they show their team off, when they be, if you watch TMZ and they show everybody who coming up with the information, bro, it's a bunch of motherfuckers that used to teens in high school. like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lucy, like they don't know that, like, they got, I don't know, fuck it. TMZ got a bunch of fucking Randalls off of the fucking recess. Don't let that go over y'all head. If y'all know what I mean, if y'all know, you know. If you know, you know. TMZ got a bunch of fucking Randalls looking people off of fucking recess and their crew. All right, look, we're on to the next one, man. That shit right there didn't give me no new information. We already knew that fuck nigga was on some fuck shit. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, man. Oh shit, we didn't mean to pull that back up. We're gonna go ahead and take that down, man. We're gonna go ahead and take that down, man. Hey, everybody hit that like button, subscribe, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like button, motherfucking subscribe, man. That's all I need. Look, if you don't want to subscribe, just like the fucking video so I can get in the algorithm. We back like we never left. We're gonna go ahead, man. We're gonna go ahead and get in this Jmane and this Lil Zay Osama interview, which I thought Jmane was kind of sloppy on there, man. He was definitely kind of sloppy on there. But hey, sometimes you got to put it on the flow, man. So we're about to go ahead and I don't got that much of the interview. If you want to go watch the whole interview, you can go watch it yourself on Jmane page. But I think and I thought that this was a good part of the interview that needed to be, you know, put out. Because I think he bring up the zoo shit too, if I'm not mistaken. I think he bring up the zoo shit too. Don't quote me on that though. What up? What up? What up?
Yo, we back. We back with another one when he thought it wasn't gonna be no another one of some. It do, hit different. We back with another episode of Whoops.
You know what it is, the biggest track, baby.
It hit different.
Let's get it.
Lil Zay, and something.
Bro.
About time. Let's break this shit down.
You know that.
Nah, let's start here, bro. It's a lot of places we could start at, brother. Break this shit down. Appreciate you for jumping on the platform on my daughter. Like, you one of them ones. It hit different. It's safe to say you one of them ones, bro. It's been a lot going on in the.
Hey, Jmane. Hey, come here, Jmane. Hey, bring your pineapple head ass here real quick, Jmane. All right, I understand what you're trying to do. I get it. I get what you're trying to do, man. I mean, getting Lil Zay Osama right now with all the shit going on is definitely a good look. Hold on, y'all. I'm not gonna say a good look. I'm not gonna say it's a bad look. I don't know what look it is. But what I meant to say is getting Zay Osama on your platform at this point in time with all this shit going on. That's a smart move because you're gonna get a lot of clicks and views just to see what's his input with all this shit going on. But like you say, I'm gonna use your words. Jmane, I'm not gonna lie, brother. You be overwhelmed. How's he one of the ones? What song have we ever banged or really? I mean, I'm gonna be 100% real. Only song that we ever knew him off of was "Fuck My Cousin," and we only kind of knew that song because Dirk was on there. If Lil Zay Osama dropped that "Fuck My Cousin" song by himself without Dirk, nobody would know who it was. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I'm not trying to hold nobody. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being 100% real because after that "Fuck My Cousin" song, what song has Lil Zay Osama dropped that is being banged or even in an algorithm or somebody like, hey, put that one Lil Zay Osama. So stop over whooping. Because he's not one of them ones, bro. His name is just bears off of the shit, just the situation that's going on now. So he's really dick sucking. I'm just saying, you stop over whooping. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe, man. And if you ain't subscribed, then you can go follow my Instagram, which is the same thing as my YouTube page, Stunt Hard Bart. You can go on my Facebook, same thing, Stunt Hard Bart. You can go on my Twitch where I game stream, man. Stunt Hard Bart, same thing on all platforms, man. Everybody like. Let's get back to Jmane over whooping on this nigga, man.
Trenches has been a lot going on in the music. You just a lot of shit going on, so we had to get you up here, and now it's time for us to overwhoop on bro.
For sure.
Let Zay I ain't even gonna start there. We just gonna start with.
Hold on, let's go back a couple seconds. Hold on, what did he say?
Zay, I ain't even gonna start there, bro.
For sure though.
Let Zay to get you up here, and now it's time for us to overwhoop on, bro. Just has been a lot going on in the music. You just got a lot of shit going on, so we had to get you up here, and bro,
right there.
It's been a lot going on in the trenches. It's been a lot going on in the music. You just got a lot of shit going.
Nigga, stop saying there's a lot of shit going on in the music. There ain't shit going on in Lil Osama fucking music, nigga. You know that shit. That's why you say there's a lot going on in the trenches. Then you try to throw the music in there to try to throw him off to make it seem like you didn't want to instantly do this interview just for the Zoo shit and the shit that's surrounding his shit with the THF, TP. You tried to basically throw that in there to throw it off, to make it seem like, all right, I'm not bringing you to my platform just to talk about fucking THF. About your music too. Jmane, what fucking music? Let me see. What fucking music? Let me see Lil Zay Osama last song he fucking dropped. Let me see. Hold on. Don't let me get the overwhooping. Fuck you talking about. Lil Zay Osama. And look, when you click his name in. Lil Zay Osama. Listen, bro. Listen. All right. When you click his name in, 73 million. Okay, we did a song last month that was 1.9 million, 3.1 million 2 years ago. Okay, so we do got some million views. So we do got a song by itself 6 years ago, which is changed up to hit 78 million. But okay, 3 years ago we shot my cousin with Lil Durk. Okay, so all right, I'll take that back. Lil Zay do got a car fan. Because he got 12 million, he got millions. He got millions of views on a lot of shit. So I'll take that back. I just never was hip to him. So I can take that back. I can personally say when I was wrong, I'll take that back. I just wasn't hip to him. So okay. Let's listen to the overwhoop interview, man. Come on, Jmane.
On, so we had to get you up here, and now it's time for us to overwhoop on, bro.
For sure though.
Let Zay. I ain't even gonna start there. We just gonna start with us. Like, break this shit down. You want no jumper whooping on me? Jmane ass a goofy. Folks, you from the whole other side of 63rd, gang. Why is you whooping me like that, folks? Break this shit down, brother. Like,
now listen though. You can't say I wasn't being real though. Now listen. Let me tell you why I'm saying I'm being real at.
Jmane ain't no goofy, gang.
No, but listen though. Let me tell you. So listen. That's why I was getting at like this, like you pushing a piece, what the bam, you feel me? What I'm basically saying is this, like, if you're gonna push the piece, you gotta go grab the real members, bro. You gotta understand. So you telling me right now, if one of them faces from y'all side and one of them faces from dude and them side see each other, it ain't that.
That's real. That's real. Hold on, let me turn my TV down in my background, y'all. My bad, y'all had to turn the TV down there. I'm about to put the game on. College basketball game. Yeah, no. You're not lying about that.
Is private student loan debt wrecking your life? You really need to talk to them.
Fuck these ads. All right, now I'll keep it real with y'all. He's not lying about that. Hold on, let me unmute it. He kept it real, dog. That's what Jmane wasn't doing. He wasn't going to get the real members from the shit. He was going to get like the background niggas and shit, you know, like the side ones, you know, the little homies and shit. So you have to go get the head top members out of the group if you want to stop, you know, whatever you call it, the push and peace movement or whatever the case might be. So you're not lying about that, you know, you're not lying about that. All right, so come on, let's get back to it.
So basically, you pushing a piece is really for yourself.
Yeah.
No, gang. Put it like
but
this.
It's somewhat a start, so I respect it. It's somewhat a start because once I'm see
you started off good, but then clap you at the end.
Now look, once I'm see you push a piece with them, then they gonna be like, All right, that's probably some cool shit. We probably should do it. Niggas might jump on ship. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is,
effect.
I know how this shit be for real, like in the real trenches, for like two faces bump heads with each other, folk, and some shit go down.
They getting that 5-5-5.
They getting that, you feel me?
Yo,
and now, motherfucker getting that like, damn, Jmane, like, motherfucker probably get on there with you next time and motherfucker see you.
Why they gonna get on there with Jmane?
Cause you steal from over there.
Right, okay, hey, different. So they'll never, so you telling me they'll never separate Jmane? Like, it ain't nothing I can do to separate myself.
You doing what you need to do right now to separate yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, if it's a block thing, it gotta be some faces involved, folks. You feel what I'm saying?
You ain't see me walking O Block. You ain't see me walking O Block game.
Yeah, but
there weren't faces like that.
But look though.
E-Dog a face.
Okay, that's you. That's you. You walking in there. What about the rest of your block and all them other niggas?
Okay, put it like this. You gotta start from somewhere.
But that's why I said I respect that you starting from somewhere. But you know, a lot of motherfuckers gonna look like it, man. He just doing that for some clout, or he just doing that to get by.
We don't care what they
he just
think.
Doing that,
we
you know
talking about the reality, gang. Brace your neck.
For real.
And then
I get
put it like this. I was just in the stool with you the other day, bro. Do you call everybody a goofy? Like, let's start there. It was some real niggas. I feel like you be clapping down like, man, folks ass a goofy. Like break that shit down.
Now listen, if I call a nigga a goofy, that's really what it is. I called you a goofy under the act. Did I call you a goofy though?
I think so. I think you was on no double Uber.
I don't know if I called you a goofy. I was basically just saying some, you know what I'm saying, some real shit, but it wasn't like necessarily like that. But listen though, like if a motherfucker like Jmane coming in the O, you already been pushing a piece of shit like that, you feel me? You already doing and a nigga can't be like, Jmane smoked my homie.
Right.
Or a nigga can't be like, Jmane shot me.
Right.
Or no shit like that. So a nigga ain't really taking it too serious, like, cause it's like Jmane.
How you know nigga can't say Jmane shot him? Your ass from the whole other side of 63rd, bro.
I'm in the
Basically, he's saying, Jmane, you ain't cut like that, bro. Niggas can't say you ain't put in no work. All they can say is you overruled. All they basically can say about you, Jmane, is you like a FBG mascot. You rap, you was around, you was in the streets. We're not saying you wasn't in the streets, Jmane. We're not saying you wasn't in the streets. You was in the streets. You was in the trenches. You was on 63rd. You was all that. But what we saying is you wasn't in the field. You was on 63rd, but you weren't on the field. That's like me coming to a football game. I'm there, but I'm not playing. I'm on the team. I'm on the bench, but I'm not in the game. So if we go to the championship game, I should be celebrating our victory. Cause nigga, I ain't put up no points in that bitch. I ain't even contribute to that motherfucker. I sat on the oak the whole time, gang. Facts. That's what Lil Zay Osama saying. I'm gonna go back so I can understand what he's saying.
And a nigga can't be like, Jmane smoked my homie.
Right.
Or a nigga can't be like, Jmane shot me.
Right.
Or no shit like that. So a nigga ain't really taking it too serious, like, cause it's like Jmane.
How you know nigga can't say Jmane shot him? Your ass from the whole other side of 63rd, bro.
I'm in the trenches.
You put it like this. Do your homework on the difference between Cottage Grove and Crosswest.
Listen, look, let me tell you something. On bro grave, a nigga that shot me or a nigga that killed one of my homies, we can never be cool again.
So
we can never be cool
let's
again.
say not push a piece. Break that shit down.
I'll push peace with everybody else except the niggas that harm my people. On bro. I push peace with everybody else except niggas that harm my. If you harm my people, folk, it's forever up. It ain't no, we're not doing that, folk. We're not doing that, folk. Now, the miscellaneous niggas over there, the goofies from over there, the rappers from over there, y'all cool. Y'all never did nothing to us. You feel me? But the real faces and shit, that shit dead, folk. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can't never put it like this. So you saying with two real killers,
peace with them niggas.
What if it's two real killers from this end and this end? You don't think folks could come together like, all right, we like that shit, like high fives we gonna get, Zay.
All right, let me just
like
tell
you,
but look,
it's too big to be whooping like that. And you rich, folks.
But look though, it never happened though.
Yeah, you saying that shit ain't happened
yet? It ain't happened yet. But all like the pushing peace niggas out here doing, I don't be really seeing no real faces brought to the table to push the peace. That's when a nigga like me will be like, yeah, that shit real.
What about Tay Savage? What about Tay Savage?
What?
Did you do your homework on our whole story and in the background of that?
No, I ain't do it.
You got to do your homework. But that's why I be saying,
Okay,
before you speaking on
tell
shit.
me what you're talking about.
We on camera, but you don't know the whole story. Like it was some shots fired.
It was some whoop behind it.
Yeah, it was some whoop behind it. But that's and people be like, nah, that ain't really pushing peace because Tay ain't your immediate op. You know, like I know.
Got hit?
Listen. I ain't get hit and folks ain't get hit.
All right then.
But it's still shots was
You got what I'm saying?
But if they were trying to take my life,
y'all good.
We tried to take each other whoops.
But ain't nothing happened. So a nigga could forgive you for that.
Okay. That's a good point.
A nigga could forgive you for that.
You said motherfucker got tagged.
If motherfucker got tagged, folks, you not gonna tell me a nigga from the rack finna be like, yeah, we squashed this shit. Everybody pride be in the way. And sometimes niggas pride don't even be in the way. It's just certain men stand on certain principles. And like if you harm, like me, if you harm my people or you harm me, it can never, like, we can push peace from a distance. I just better not never see you and you better not never see me.
Damn.
See what I'm saying?
Okay. I put it like this. I understand.
You see
what
where
you
I'm
said.
at? I'm in LA.
Okay.
I may not never see you niggas again. That's my piece.
Okay. It hit different. Yeah. So you feel like just need to, do you feel like need to just move out of Chicago?
Hell yeah, just separate.
Separate yourself. Okay.
Separate yourself.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If you trying to get far, get ahead, take care of your people, separate
but
yourself.
Some niggas are looking, man, you scary. You moved here, you moved there. How you feel about that?
I ain't know none of that. Niggas tell me all the time, you flew to LA, you out the rack, you this, you that. So what? You broke. You in Chicago still like this. Ill where you go.
Oh, no,
you in Chicago pockets like this. Yeah.
Break this shit down.
So say what you want to say. I did what I did in the trenches. I ain't nothing else to prove.
Oh, bro. It hit different. Now, deeper on that same subject, bro. THF Bezu, he got something happened with bro. He lost his life. You was basically trolling the situation. Then they say you apologize.
I knew that was coming. My bad, y'all. I'm putting my FanDuel best at the same time. My dog was up there just barking unfucking ridiculousness, man. But I knew that was coming. He been wanting to bring that up. He kind of wind that up. Yeah, wiping ball. I'm gonna get 12. He was winding that up for that. Who they playing? Brooklyn. They don't want to put him for 15. I don't put him for 12. I'm doing safe bets right now. Y'all know y'all keep hearing my dog bark in the back, but she hard-headed as fuck. Don't matter how many times I tell her to shut the heck up. Yeah, he was basically, winding up for that question, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know he was winding up for that question. Let's see what Lil Zay got to say, man.
Hold on. Tell me when I ain't never apologized to no nigga, no man on this mother earth.
Okay.
So that's a lie.
Okay, that's okay.
Never apologized. Okay. The reason I said what I said about Bezu on my story, because me and Zoo used to be on the phone with each other, like chopping it up, like that was my dog. Like we with each other, like we was on the phone talking, like Zoo was even.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think he's trying to cover his tracks because his name is like damn near deep in the middle of that shit? Not saying that they're saying he have something to do with it, but it all boils down to the people he associate with. It's a lot. That's all I can really say. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot right now. It's a lot to deal with right now. Let's just get back to the video. Let's see if we're gonna finish there. It's about to be over. Let me see if I can find the second part of this video, because this part about to be over. I'm gonna finish off what he said. Just listen, and I'm gonna be looking for
even one of the niggas that stamped the shit with the smirk feature. Like, yeah, do that.
Build a website you love with Wix.
Right there, I found it, y'all.
Create your brand.
I found it.
THF Bezu, he got something happened with bro. He lost his life. You basically trolling the situation. Then they say you apologize.
Hold on, tell me when I ain't never apologized to no nigga, no man on this mother earth.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay, that's okay.
Never apologize.
Okay.
The reason I said, I said what I said about Bay Zoo on my story, cause you know me and Zoo used to be on the phone with each other, like chopping it up, like,
okay,
you know, that was my dog. Like we with each other, like we was on the phone talking. Like Zoo was even one of the niggas that stamped the shit with the smirk feature, like, yeah, do that. You know what I'm saying? Him and Bands was advocating for that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Smirk was on his own, but you know how you got your homies on the side, like, yeah, bro, he go hard. You know what I'm saying? Them was niggas that was on the side advocating like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I respected Zoo for that. And then when the watch situation had happened, Zoo was one of the main niggas advocating for that shit. Like, man, y'all need to get that shit back to Shorty, y'all ass tweaking. Bro got business going on with him. Shorty good. He thorough. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason I said what I said to him on my story, pay homage to him and say rest in peace and all that shit.
Right, so that's what I was saying. Not apologizing, but you basically showed your condolences, saying that was some real shit. Like,
so
okay,
I was going down my page. I see his girl like posting, see his daughter and them posting and shit. You feel? I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit my heart a little bit. Like, damn, folks, you feel me? That shit still some up shit. You know what I'm saying? What happened to him? You know what I'm saying? So I just really sent my condolences. You know what I'm saying? On some real nigga shit.
I'm for now. So how you look at it with all the Reddit shit going around and they try to when they try to tie you to shit like that? How you
can't tie me to nothing? I don't give a what they talk about. I don't give a what they talk about. I don't got nothing to do with nothing. Nothing at all.
Bro. It hit different. Let's get into some real whoops, bro. Why they told me, yeah, Jmane, be careful around Lil Zay, they drinking blood and eating brains. Where did that come from? Where did that whole scenario come from, bro? Break that shit down to me.
Drink blood and eat brains, folks. We started that shit, folks.
Like, what do that mean, bro? Like, don't be starting that shit. Like, what you mean we started that? That's like vampire type shit, gang.
No, I already know it's like vampire type shit, but
is that like that's a real whoop?
That's real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
That's real.
Y'all just hear what the fuck this nigga just said? Y'all want to re-rock it for y'all one time and then I'm gonna stop it again? Hold on, let me go back. Listen to this shit.
We started that. That's like vampire type shit, gang.
No, I already know.
Break that shit down to me.
Drink blood.
Why they told me, yeah, Jmane, be careful around Lil Zay, they drinking blood and eating brains. Where did that come from? Where did that whole scenario come from, bro? Break that shit down to me.
Drink blood and eat brains, folks. We started that shit, folks.
Like, what do that mean, bro? Like, don't be starting that shit. Like, what you mean we started that? That's like vampire type shit, gang.
No, I already know it's like vampire type shit, but
is that like that's a real whoop?
That's real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Come
on. See what the fuck I'm saying? These niggas say they out here drinking blood and eating brains, bro. What the fuck is going on in this universe? And he said it like it was cool, though. Listen how he said it was cool. Like, yeah, we started that shit. It's a nigga that get the items, the jewelry, the cars, the clothes, and all these weird ass hoes that be running around thinking they bad as hell. Niggas said they eating bloods and brains. Sacrificing these hoes and they mans in them.
Started that shit, folks.
Like, what do that mean, bro? Like, don't be starting that shit. Like, what you mean we started that? That's like vampire type shit, gang.
No, I already know it's like vampire type shit, but
is that like that's a real whoop?
That's real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
That's real deal.
Don't fry my brain.
We drink blood and eat brains.
Is that just a? Please tell the kids that that's just a lyric. Like, break shit down. What you mean?
That's just a lyric though. That's just a lyric though, for real.
Okay, it hit different.
That's just a lyric. RP Lil Deuce. Lil Deuce started that shit.
Okay.
You know my little DMG Lil Deuce got killed.
That's definitely in the whoop. So what was like? Break the shit down. How is the death of Lil Deuce basically affecting your career? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like, you see, when I was just up on Instagram, I was dropping all those snippets and shit, like just going crazy and shit, because I was in the midst of getting ready to drop some music. You feel what I'm saying? And when that situation had happened, that really like just my whole shit up. Like, I had to fall back in the cut because like that shit really affected me. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was one of those things where I was like, that's my real little brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my real little brother. Like, so that shit really like hurt my heart. You feel what I'm saying? So I wasn't thinking about rapping. I wasn't thinking about doing none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like I was just grieving. You feel me?
So is you in a better space right now?
I'm definitely in a better space right now. You feel me? What I'm saying? That shit gonna forever be having me up. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I think about it. But at the end of the day, it's just like I gotta do what's best and keep on moving. You feel me?
My daughter. So how long you been knowing Lil Deuce?
Years, since he was a baby.
Straight up.
Lil Deuce was toting guns at 7 on my mama.
Okay.
Shorty's out there smoking weed on the block in the trenches, young, for like. Shorty really one of the ones, for he got an old soul, for you would have thought Shorty ass was older than he was. You feel me?
Oh, bro, great.
Oh, bro.
Man, that shit hit different when I ain't gonna cap. I just broke down over my brother.
Even Zeus with Deuce, like they used to be on the phone all the time. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up, even when the shit was going on. Cause like even when it was going on, everybody was still trying to stop it. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's really why I pulled up today. I'm like, quote, your voice too big, your influence too big. You got THF members, they influence too big.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes.
We were about to say some bullshit before that ad popped up.
Sometimes it's like this. It's like the whole situation. It was one of those situations where it was like, y'all know the business me and bro got going on. If y'all respect bro, y'all wouldn't have never played like that or did no shit like that.
So you don't feel like they respect Lil Durk?
At all.
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, that's deep.
So
at all.
So put it like this. So it could never be a situation when I could get this is a push and peace platform. I can't get, since you one of them faces, I can't get you with like a G Baby or Lil Law or
I don't even know who that is.
Okay. Yeah, different. Break this shit down. Let's get into some other whoops, bro. You got a feature with Star Bands.
Yep.
Positive whoop. Break shit down. Now, do you got Star Bands cursing? Is you a bad influence on Star Bands? Break this shit down, bro.
Come on, man.
Let me know something.
I ain't gonna lie. So this is my last drill tape that I'm finna do. You feel what I'm saying? So my last drill tape, I'm like, man, I'm finna get a lot of money from the city and a lot of money from like just around the world, you know what I'm saying, that do drill shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's 100.
It ain't necessarily, I mean, of course we talking about street shit, drill shit, you feel me? That's what drill stemmed from, you know what I'm saying? Street shit, like the trenches, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
Coming up in our environment, where we come from, the shit we sing, shit we did, like, you feel what I'm saying? So it ain't really, like you said, it's a pussy piece, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't really like to make the kids go drill, kill, and, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't for us to be a bad influence on them, you know what I'm saying? This is just really our life story and what we've been through, you get what I'm saying? So that's all I want people to get from it. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we've been through, the shit that they seen we've been through, how we overcame it, you know what I'm saying? And that's shit like that. You feel me? Because I've been in jail, I've been in all type of shit. And that's shit that these kids don't want to be in, they don't want to go through. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all seen my mistakes. Take heed from it, learn from it, so you don't have to go through it.
Nah, that's real. That's real. So do you want the kids to, I interviewed somebody a couple days ago, don't look up to me. I think it was Dave Blunt's. Shout out to Zay for introducing me to Dave Blunt's too, making that connection. I interviewed Dave Blunt's yesterday, and he getting that, basically don't look up to me. Like I ain't trying to be no, you know, like, do you want people to look up to Lil Zay? Do you want the youth to look up to you?
Hell yeah. I feel like I'm a positive influence in a lot of ways. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you think there's work to be done?
Bro, it's a lot of shit that I done been through, folks. Like I said, that I done overcame, bro.
Real talk.
Like, we really, like, they should be looking at this, because you got to understand, our culture right now, all the kids growing up doing what? Shoot 'em up, bang, bang, killing, drilling. You feel what I'm saying? But they listen to our music, but don't look at our mistakes. You get what I'm saying? It was a lot of bumps in the road, it was a lot of mistakes to get to the positions that a lot of us in. And we still learning, and we still growing, and we still going through shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I want them to look up to me. For sure I do. But I want them to learn from my mistakes and everything that I went through. You feel what I'm saying?
Not real talk. Nah, that makes sense. Okay.
I made it out the trenches, folks. I got some paper. I take care of my people. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that's what they want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Speaking of you taking care of your people, and Changed Up, one of your that's your most viral that's your biggest whoop.
Yeah.
Let's just break that shit down. Changed Up, you getting that. If you getting money, don't leave out your guys.
Yeah.
If you get on my line, do I gotta start singing on this?
Oh, sing. I like to hear your voice.
Look, nah, I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Crazy.
It's hit different. I ain't making that music for a reason. Let's start that. It hit different.
Joe, man, nobody want to hear your music, but y'all know shit was never fucking sweet. I'm gonna keep it 100 done. Jmane, nobody want to hear your music, guy. You kind of overwhooped. You whoop with the whoop situation. You went crazy with that shit. Now you talk about niggas want to hear your music. Hey, but I don't blame you though. You know, you wanna talk to T about that shit. Do your motherfucking thing. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one, man. We're gonna talk about Shannon Sharp, freaky ass, oh Mama Michelle, Mama Michelle, that's Mama Michelle, oh Mama Michelle, that's Mama Michelle. We're gonna see what old Mama Michelle talking about. St. Paul kind of I'm gonna put my phone down. I'm putting butts in at the same time as I'm listening. J. Paul kind of I think he backed out that fight with Gervonta Davis. Because Gervonta Davis was not about to come out there and be his puppet and throw weak punches for Jake Paul to look like he is the best boxer / podcaster in the world. That's what he's trying to persuade. So he's going to get fighters who's old or who's retired or who can't really fight. So he can just go out there and try to knock him out. But you see, he backed out the fight with Gervonta Davis. Now he's fighting a guy named, don't let me get the line in. He's fighting a gang. He's fighting a guy named Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is the person that he's fighting now, that he's about to fight. And people saying that, hey, Jake Paul, you kind of overstepping, but this is what I want now. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. This is what I want. I want Jake Paul to finally fight somebody who actually can fight. I'm tired of him going to fight fucking old boxers who ain't fought in fucking 20 years. This nigga want to fight Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson ain't fought probably in 30 years. I'm tired of him going to fight fucking basketball celebrities and shit like that. Who he knock out Nate Robinson? You knock that nigga the fuck out. You feel me? So it's time for Jake Paul. If you want to certify yourself in the boxing world to say you be whooping boxers' ass, here we go. So we're gonna go and see what Unc and Ocho. Shout out to them, man. Go subscribe to their page. You know, please don't copyright me for using y'all content. But hey, it's good content, so why not show the world what y'all showing? Because I might know some people that y'all don't know who can look at my page. You know, you never know. Hey, you never know. Hey, but at the end of the day, let's get to this video. We're gonna go ahead and see about this new fighter. And after I watch this, I am gonna go back and look at some highlights from Anthony Joshua, because I don't even know who he is, to be 100% honest. But I am gonna go look at some highlights from him after we hear this. What Aunt got to say about him, and then we're gonna go ahead and go look at a couple of his highlight fights. I mean, to me, to be 100% honest, man, to me, highlights don't really impress me like that. You know, like highlights is basically you showing me your best of what you did. You know, like it's not giving me too much of a, I think he's sweet, you know, because I'm watching his highlight tape. I mean, listen to what is called highlight tape. That's showing me your best of your best. I want to know what you do. Maybe I need to watch a fight. And I'm not talking about a fight that he won, a fight that he lost, to see why he lost. What made him lose in that fight? Like, what's his weakness? I don't want to see what's his strengths. I want to see. So maybe I'm going to go to the highlights to where he won, and then the highlights to where he lost. Let's get to it.
Hello, it's your favorite sports thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, the nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
I'm listening, but hold on. I don't want to get copyright for that beat.
Ocho, PWS says thoughts on Paul and Josh.
So look, I hope I don't get copyright started for that beat. Hold on, I gotta pause it for a second. At the same time as I'm doing this video, y'all, I am putting in my bets for DraftKings for the night basketball games. If you got any bets or something, you know, like I said, all my platforms is the same. I think I already put one in. I did put one in already. So I got Brandon Ingram from 18, Trey Murphy for 18, Mobley for 15, Donovan for 25. I'm gonna go back in here and make some more changes, though. I am. It looked good, but it's a lot more games. I think I'm gonna put one superstar game for points on this. Once again, I hope they don't copyright strike me for the intro of their song, but hey, let's get to it, man.
Or how it will go. Yeah, if it's not handicapped, Anthony Joshua will knock him out.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. You know how much experience.
See what I'm saying? They. So I'm not gonna lie. I think I want to go watch some Anthony Joshua highlights before I go to this interview. Let's see who Anthony Joshua is, man. Okay, so he was a bare knuckle fighter, I'm guessing. What it look like? I might not be. Let me see. I'm gonna put in. Fuck, we're gonna go to highlights. We're gonna go to fights. Whatever fight got the most views is the fight we're gonna look at. Kevin Johnson. 3 days ago. Okay, this is the newest one. This was put up 3 days ago. Let's see. It's only 13 minutes. Let's see what dog talking about.
With Snipes Reserve, you can earn.
My boy Marlon Wayans, a lot of
have access to all the
lot of little shit going on since that him movie. Demonic ass shit.
Believe it or not, baby. At University of Phoenix, you.
All right, y'all, we're going in.
Morrow Betty. The 3 judges assigned from the United States, Bill Clancy. From Venezuela, Nicholas Hidalgo. From Scotland, Victor Laughlin. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, referee from England, Ian John Lewis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the O2 Arena, London, England, 10 rounds of boxing for the WBC International Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue with white, official weight, 17 stone, 7 pounds, 1 ounce. His professional record consists of 29 victories, including 14 wins by knockout against 6 defeats. And in his 35 heavyweight contests, he has never been stopped. From the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, here's the challenger, Kevin Kingpin Johnson. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with red, officially weighing 17 stone, 10 pounds, 8 ounces.
We're fan favorite to show you that crowd.
And now, as a professional, has a perfect record. 12 fights, 12 victories, 12 knockouts. From London, England, a member of the most excellent order of the British Empire, the undefeated WBC International Heavyweight Champion, AJ from the UK, Anthony Joshua.
Boxers, all around the referee. I spoke to you both in the dressing room. I obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. What's the heads? Keep the punches up. And when I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
Well, can Anthony Joshua bring up stoppage number 13? Does Kevin Kingpin Johnson live up to all those words and take this fella deep? It's 10 rounds. I said 12 earlier. It's 10 rounds. That's what it's scheduled for. Whether it goes that long remains to be seen, and we're about to find out. Joshua versus Kevin Johnson. Johnson's been talking about letting everybody know where he's been doing his training after the fight, but it's impossible to keep a secret in this business. He's been working with Peter Fury, Tyson's uncle.
Look. Hey, the match just started. What? Let me see. Hold on. The match just started literally. I want to say about 10 seconds ago, maybe 15. Hey, look at Dog Movement. Look at Big Dog Movement. Who he fighting, bro? Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Dog old school don't look like he don't know stuff.
Whether it goes that long remains to be seen, and we're about to find out. Joshua versus Kevin Johnson.
Goes to legs. It goes to legs. To the legs. To the legs.
Letting everybody know.
Hey, look at his legs. Hey, everybody look at Blue Pants legs. He don't look like he's gonna no smoke.
Find out. Joshua versus Kevin Johnson.
Look at legs. Look at just shaking like baby.
Letting everybody know where he's been doing his training after the fight, but it's impossible to keep a secret in this business. He's been working with Peter Fury, Tyson's uncle. And the corner is being run by Clifton Mitchell tonight, and is also part of the Tyson Fury team. And Johnson just evading that right cross.
Yeah, well, there's a chance that Big AJ might learn a few tricks tonight, because Johnson is really experienced. He knows his way around. You know, he knows when he is hurt how to cover up, get through the odd crisis and so forth. You see him showing little feints at Joshua. Who knows, maybe even like get a few shots through and test his chin out for us. But we'll find out how much ambition he's brought with him as this one rolls along.
Tried the double jab there as well, Johnson. Joshua was talking this week as well. He said the plan is not to try and bomb him out of there, break him down bit by bit, because the record would suggest your ability. There's the first big right hand landing, followed up by a left. And Johnson already in big trouble here. He just shrugs it to say, is that it? Is that the best you've got? But he was shaken, Jim. And there's a body shot coming in as Joshua continues to stalk him down and make this ring really small.
See, I just feel that Joshua, when the time comes, will punch right through the defences of Johnson. I mean, that was a terrific right hand, a right hand lead. Johnson didn't see it coming. Beautifully delivered it was. And Johnson doesn't have anything to keep Joshua off him.
I think he's feeling this already. I think he's starting to think, well, it's easy to talk. It's not so easy to deliver. Johnson is backing up for all he's worth here as Joshua continues just to zero in on him. Taking his time, couldn't land the right hand that time. Just out of range there as well, but it's survival mode already, this, for Kevin Johnson, who tries the old Ali shuffle. That gets a bit of a laugh from the crowd in the O2. That's where comparisons with Ali end.
Well, Johnson's never easy to catch cleanly, but when it reaches the stage that Joshua doesn't have to worry about what's coming back, you expect he'll just march through. At least Johnson getting some punches off here. He'll play his part as long as he's in there.
Joshua going to work once again and nails it. Right hand.
March through. At least Johnson getting some punches off here. He'll play his part as long as he's in there.
Joshua going to work once again and nails it. Right hand. And it was the ropes that kept him up. He hung on to the rope. He takes a count. Last 10 seconds. Somebody's thrown something in the ring. Ian John Lewis hasn't seen it. Now he's got rid of it, but can Johnson survive? Joshua looking to just blitz him out of there. Inside around, there goes the bell, and Johnson is finished.
All right. What should I have seen He get a knockout 3 days ago, 6 hours ago. Okay, 6 hours ago. Let's see this. I had to add y'all. And again, I'm putting the FanDuel bets at the same
Your
time,
job
man. So I might
depends
be
on
looking
reliable
down my
tools.
phone.
That's why Harbor Freight is committed to offering quality tools to pros like yourself at a fraction of the price. Stop by today and put us to the test. Only at Harbor Freight, your pro tools destination.
The Frame Pro with wireless One Connect box.
Let's see one more fight from me, man.
Fighting out. Welcome. And the sensation, Jason Gavin. In the heavyweight division, timekeeper Stuart Lithgow, referee Victor.
Okay, gents, you've had your instructions in the dressing room. Remember, commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. God bless. Touch them. Let's do it.
Couldn't look at Anthony Joshua at the weigh-in yesterday afternoon. He couldn't do it there either. What a way to bring up your heart around the ring as well. And maybe that's why the bookies are saying there's a very good chance this, because we saw Gavin on the Brooke Porter undercard last summer. He went 4 rounds, very one-sided rounds, it has to be said, before he retired on his Gavin in the build-up to this one. He rates Joshua almost as much as everybody else does. He says, of all the people he sparred, top 3, and one of the 2 ahead of him is Vladimir Klitschko.
See, I think it's a big problem. You know, I think he realises what he's here for. So at least hopefully he'll give it a go, not just try to survive for a round or 2. Hopefully he'll get, but really we cannot give him any chance here whatsoever.
Well, he's just trying to survive, spinning, turning, trying to keep that head protected and trying to keep distance.
I mean, he does have the experience, you know, so he should be able to get close once or twice and let some of these swings go there. You know, just a slight frustration in the early stages of the round here.
Oh, solid straight left hand Jackman there. By Joshua standard, that punch had nothing. Boots.
Yeah, that's a bit ominous. I mean, the first clean punch, it's got him bang on to. He's taking his time. Here comes the right hands now. Start getting a little bit closer.
Turned his head and tried to do it again, and then forced to hold as well.
That was a good right hand from Josh. I didn't land it.
And how long can he keep it up for? Just slipping out of trouble again there. And you just know it's going to go off. You don't know when. And more to the point, everybody in this arena knows it's going to go off as well. Just to survive the opening section here, because Joshua's zeroing in on it more as well.
Yeah, Joshua's using the upper, which is wise with Gavin all over the place, just trying to duck, dive and survive.
Seconds out, round 2.
Anthony Joshua has 4 first-round stoppages to his name. He has 5 second-round stoppages. Is this going to be number 6? The only man to go into the 3rd round with him is the German, Konstantin Eirich. Again, Gavin, his reflexes.
Seconds out, round 2.
Anthony Joshua has 4 first-round stoppages to his name. He has 5 second. The only man to go into the 3rd round with him is the German, Konstantin. Again, Gavin, his reflexes getting him out of trouble from that right hand. So it's the left that comes into play yet again. And he's having a lot of success with the left here, Joshua.
Good tall heavyweight like Joshua. You want a good jab as you move up in levels, jab. And Joshua certainly possesses that and is beginning to use it now.
And Larry started talking to Joshua about the jab. Anthony did a lot of listening. Body work with the left hand. Then another.
That was a good shot that Gavin took. Give him his due. He's taking his...
Then he gets out of trouble again, looking for the body again. Doesn't appear to be troubling Joshua with anything. Misses time. Didn't miss time.
1, 2, 3.
Gavin is complaining.
6,
well, he was hit round the back of the head. He wasn't. It was
8.
A shot.
Beating dog ass.
But how long can he do that for?
I mean, it's also...
And there's the big right hand. Gavin in big trouble. The left puts him down for the... And he's a brave, proud man, Jason Gavin. He will try and beat this count if he can. Let this go on. Gavin saying yes, showing defiance. But the end is coming. They are on their feet for the last act. Surely one more solid shot will do it. Joshua zeroing in. That smile that's got an edge of malice.
Well, I think the crowd wanted to gather there because he had an excuse to get himself out of it.
To hear the bell, that in itself would be a big achievement. And they may not. Right on the bell there. Not going quietly, is it, Anthony Joshua? It's all been the big right-hand bombs up till now. He comes out with that smile again, Joshua, into round 3 for only the second time.
What I also like about Joshua, he's always mindful of his own defence. Even when he's completely on top, you know, he keeps his shape. He keeps
Golden State and Portland is a hard bit.
And here it comes now.
Gavin in trouble, down again. I think the right hand. And he landed a punch when he was on the floor there. And he needs a telling off for that.
He's going to have to be careful.
Anthony Joshua. It's all been the big right-hand bombs up till now. He comes out with that smile again.
What I also like about Joshua, he's always mindful of his own defence. His punches out, brings him back. And here it comes now.
Gavin in trouble, down again. I think the right hand. And he landed a punch when he was on the floor there. And he needs a telling off for that.
And the previous round, he landed a left hook after the bell.
That fight was ass. He ass. My predictions on this Jake Paul and shit fight is, I think that's better than Gervonta Davis. I mean, at least him and Jake Paul is the same size, you know, like body weight, 6'4", 6'5", heavyweight. We seeing him as a good. I didn't see nothing spectacular in that fight. I'm gonna go back and see what Antoine I'm talking about with it, because they look like he was like Mike Tyson or some shit. I didn't see it, so let's go back and see what Antoine I'm talking about with this fucking shit, because I didn't see nothing too entertaining to the point that I was like, okay, I'm putting my money on him. He gonna knock Jake Paul out. No. The niggas he fighting is some fucking bombs. So, all right, let's go back and see what they were saying.
I'm for music. It's got to be my new one.
My nigga Wayne.
Yeah, play it on Amazon.
On Millie.
Here's how I use Asana to hand off my busy work.
Shut up.
Use
You
Asana
lying.
AI to create a first draft of
No, you
project
don't.
briefs.
No, you don't. Stop lying. Let's go.
I think Andrew Joshua won the gold medal. Didn't he win the gold medal for the super heavyweights in the Olympics?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know Anthony Joshua's history, but I'm thinking about ring experience. That's pretty much it. And I commend Jake Paul for what he's done. I commend him for the work he's put in and how serious he's taken the sport. You know, from going from a YouTuber and actually taking it seriously and dedicating his life to boxing and entertaining, you know, in his own lane and creating a lane for himself in the sport. So you can't handicap a fight like this too, huh? It's not.
He won the gold medal, Ocho, in the 2012 Olympics in London.
Yeah.
And the super heavyweight, the same one Klitschko, the same one Lennox Lewis. Yes.
And this ain't no exhibition. This shit counts.
Okay.
It counts. So listen, listen. Sometimes you bite off more than you chew, but maybe he could shock the world. Maybe he can shock the world. But the chance of shocking the world against an experienced boxer who's been under the bright lights, biggest stage.
All right, y'all. As I'm sitting here looking through my DraftKings bets, they telling me to go with the Warriors to beat Portland. I'm gonna go with that. It's this Denver Nuggets and Houston game that's really fucking my brain up. So I'm gonna go ahead and see Denver versus Rockets predictions. So we're gonna go ahead and see what this is. I'm gonna continue the video, y'all. Yes, the dog is an Olympic gold medalist. I never heard a dog the way he just looked at me. I mean, with Jake Paul, the way that he's built, the way that he fight, it's kind of the same. So after this, I'm gonna go to the weigh-in. Bro, let's finish listening to this, y'all.
This man was the heavyweight champion
of the world. The world.
Like I said, if it's a straight up, if it's a real boxing match.
No, see, I ain't know that. I ain't know he was the heavyweight champion of the world. And like he said, if it's a real boxing match, I think that's why Gervonta Davis backed out. Or whoever backed out first, because it might have been Jake Paul that backed out, because Gervonta Davis wasn't coming out there to play no Jake Paul, I'm paying you, so make me look good shit. This is for the internet, this is for the world. Gervonta Davis got a reputation to withhold, and so do Dog. So hopefully it's a real boxing match. If it is, I'm putting my money on Dog. I'm not putting my money on Jake Paul. If I can put it on FanDuel or DraftKings right fucking now. Matter of fact, I'm going to look that up while I'm making these bets. If I can put that Dog on beat Jake Paul, let's get it. I'm gonna take it a little bit back, y'all.
Chance of shocking the world against an experienced boxer who's been under the bright lights.
Yeah.
Biggest stage.
This man was the heavyweight champion
of the world. The world.
Like I said, if it's a straight up, if it's a real boxing match,
it is. Normally, Jake has done exhibitions. This counts on their record. This counts on Anthony Joshua's record.
Well, it's going one round. No, Anthony Joshua can punch.
Can he? He go, what? Man, who you telling? Them heavyweights.
No, they say heavyweight. He ushered in what Riddick Bowe them ushered in.
Yes.
That super heavyweight.
Yeah,
them 250s, 255s.
Yes.
Those guys, Vladimir Klitschko, Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, those big ass Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Those big Ali weighed 205.
Yeah, he would like.
Floyd Patterson weighed 200. That's what a heavyweight was.
Yeah.
Now Big George Foreman was a super heavyweight, 235, 240.
Yep.
Now all these guys in that division.
Yeah, I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing. And the only thing, the ring experience that Anthony Joshua has over Jake Paul, I mean, it can get dangerous. It can be very dangerous. So
Look, he believed in his skill. I love the fact that he took it serious. He hired professional people.
Yes.
He studied the craft.
Mm-hmm.
He got people to help him get better at his craft.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we wanted to see. Stop fighting guys that was washed up in their particular sport, be it basketball, be it UFC, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
If you're serious about that, okay, go fight guys that this is what they do for a living.
Can I tell you something, Monk?
Yes.
There is no amount of training. There is no amount of training Jake Paul can do that can allow him to compete against elite fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Have been boxing for a living since they was 4 or 5 years old. There's nothing you can do to make up that time. It's impossible. And can you imagine if they go into that fight December 19th in Miami and Anthony Joshua decides to add overwhelming pressure and become a pressure fighter and just come forward all fight long? Like you're not used to that. I don't care. But I don't care how much sparring you do.
And he ain't used to fighting somebody that size, Ocho. Anthony Joshua is huge.
I was just getting ready to say that. You know, so listen, I wish Jake Paul all the luck, you know, in that fight against Young Bull.
This man, he's 6'6".
Yeah, I thought he was 6'4".
6'6". They got him listed at 6'6".
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be one everybody's gonna be tuned in because you want to see it. You want to see it. You know, can Jake Paul do what most would consider the impossible? Getting in the ring, you know, with limited experience and fighting against an elite fighter who was really experienced and shoot, make it into a fight.
He's 6'6", 245 pounds.
Jesus.
I'm really proud of that. The heavyweight, I mean, Big George was really the only what they call now, so even though it's the heavyweight division, a super heavyweight, guys that weigh 240, you look at Lennox Lewis, you look at Vladimir Klitschko, you look at Vitaly Klitschko, you look at Fury, you look at those guys, huge, 6'5", 6'6".
You know what would be scary? Huge. Even with all the training, when he feel that power one time, and he
never got hit that's like getting kicked in the face by a mule.
When you feel that power, even if you parry or even if you block, and you feel that power hit them gloves, boy.
That's why the heavyweights. That's why you got to punch a chance, because that division they turn the lights out with one punch,
one shot.
Now, yeah, you got some guys that Lord that can punch like that, but in the heavyweight.
Are you guys here for the halftime show?
Oh, no. We're here to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
So that's why the emu is here?
Yes. And the emu has a name. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
All right, they're doing a little bit too much dick sucking. So we're going to go ahead and go to the face-off between them. Let's see how this shit go, man. We're going to go ahead and go to the face-off. How many more minutes we got in this shit? All right, we got 2 more minutes. We can let this rock. And then we're going to go to the Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. face-off and see how they compare side by side body-wise, because these niggas acting like he's way bigger than him. So, let's go.
Hey, I guess like you said anything can happen in a fight.
Yeah.
But it's just hard. And I know he's a little older. He's 36. That's not over the hill. None of these guys fighting now well into their 40s. But I just think if no holds barred, this is a sanctioned WB sanctioned fight.
It is.
It's just hard for me to see Jake Paul beat him. Not saying that he can't. It's just hard for me to see that he will beat him. Montavious Hurd, y'all Cowboys here to try y'all best to convince Pickens to leave. JJ see what he's doing, just like we do what JJ do what it takes to keep the pick. Nah, I'm just saying he's gonna want to get paid. Just like you go on your job and you do your job at a high level, you want to get paid. Now, if they don't pay you and there's somebody else that has the same type of job that you can go over there and do it and they're going to pay you, you're not going to say, well, I just love it here. No, you're a Cowboy lover and you want him to stay.
Yeah.
I don't lose any sleep either way. I want the man to get compensated for his work. If Dallas compensates him, so be it. But he's earned the right to be compensated accordingly.
Yeah, shit's a wrap. I mean, basically what they're saying is, hold on, let me blow myself up. Basically, what they're trying to say is that they think Dog gonna beat him because he kind of got years of boxing experience, which Jake Paul never fought. Let me see if Jake Paul fought anybody with real boxing experience. I mean, Mike Tyson. Yeah. Mike Tyson got real boxing experience, but Mike Tyson was 60-something when he fought him? Smoked a lot of weed, probably ain't boxed in like 30 years. So that don't count. So they're saying this is probably going to be the best fight that he ever had to fight somebody with some experience. That's basically what I'm getting from this conversation. Yeah, so We're gonna go ahead and get to this last one, which is the. I'm guessing this is the. Okay, this is the weigh-in. This is the weigh-in and the face-off. We're gonna go get to that, and then after this, I'm gonna give y'all 2 of my FanDuel predictions for the night. Matter of fact, just because there's so many games, and I'm gonna give y'all 4 FanDuel predictions after this game, and we're gonna get to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the weigh-in, man. If you know, you know. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe. If you mess with the content, I am back, and I will be doing way more than ever. Like I said, 1 every day, maybe 2. No, I meant to say 1 every day, or maybe every 2 days, because I do work. I'm sorry, I had it misconstrued. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get to this last video, man. And if you know, you know. Hold on, once you're back, retarded y'all. Had to get it back on board. All right, and here we go. We're gonna go ahead and go to the weigh-in and see the size difference, because that's what they was acting like. That's what Shannon Sharp and Archie Singer was making it seem like Dog was just like way bigger than Jake Paul. Okay, my bad. This is the Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. fight. So hold on, let me go back. I want to see Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua face off. I want to see they face off. That's what I want to see. I want to see how big are they compared towards each other. God damn. He is way bigger than Jake Paul. This is what I want to see. Jake Paul be fighting niggas like fucking who the fuck you fought the point guard for the Knicks? I can't think of his name right now. But somebody he shouldn't have fought. Jake Paul like to fight little people, bro. Here we go. I'm about to see. Oh wow! Look how much taller he about to be. Jake Paul last. Jake Paul paid him that bag too. Yeah. I don't think Jake Paul ready. You see how Jake Paul was looking at him? Hold on, let me go back and pause it. Look. Jake Paul looks scared. Look how Jake Paul look. He trying to say dog bone knock him the fuck. Look at Jake Paul. Look how he looking at. He like, what the fuck I didn't get? He about to get his ass beat, man. Look how he put his hand on him. Look at that. Jake Paul don't even feel himself right now, yo. And I'm not no hater against the Paul family, you know. Like I'm just saying, like, look at him. He don't even feel confident though. He had to stare him down for a minute and try to take off his confidence to even before he even put his hands up. And he had his eyes closed the whole full of look at him. Look. He was down there sniffed the nigga. Jake Paul is not a real boxer. He don't even know what to do in a boxing match. Like he had to look at him to see what he was doing to even. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Jake Paul for taking this fight. Finally, this is what we wanted to see, Jake Paul. You know, this is what we wanted to see, Jake Paul. We wanted to see you actually fucking fight someone, man. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to Jake Paul for taking on that fight. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the last segment, which is the Devin Haney and the Brian Norman. We're gonna go ahead and do the full weigh in and heat the face off that they had. because that is the next big fight that's coming up. I don't think Jake Paul and Doggy Bone is a big fight, but this Haney fight, I think it's Saturday. If I'm not mistaken. Is the Haney fight Saturday? Yeah, I think the Haney fight is Saturday, which is tomorrow. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this weigh-in and stuff, and yeah, this is the fight that's going on tomorrow, which is Saturday night. I heard that the fight card that these two got, like all the people that's fighting before them, is very, very fucking good. Like, this is what I heard, though. I don't know. I don't really get too much to boxing, but I know certain boxers. So this is the second fight. This is the first fight Devin Haney had since he fought Garcia. When they said Garcia had the steroids, or whatever the case might be, they stripped his medals. But this is the first fight Devin Haney then had since that fight, if I'm not mistaken. This should be the first fight since that fight. So let's go ahead and look at the weigh-in. Gets him and Brian Norman Jr. Let's go.
The Ring 4, November 22nd. Watch only on DAZN.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all tomorrow night at the A&B Arena.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Special thanks, of course, as always, to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and to the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority and Saudi Boxing Federation, His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. And it's all presented by Riyadh Season and the Bible of Boxing, Ring Magazine, along with Sella, Frank Warren for Queensberry, and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing. The co-featured presented in association with Bob Arams, Top Rank Boxing, and Devin Haney Promotions. And the main event in association with Samson Boxing and AY Promotions, along with our sponsorship partners, premium partners, Saudi Tourism Authority, STC, Saudi National Bank, Dr. Sulaiman Al Habib Medical Group, and Saudia. Strategic partners are Mayar United, along with Arroyo Cruises, Sadia, Lucid Motors, SHG, and Azure. Main partners Pepsi and Arena Fitness Innovation.
All right, so look, y'all. I'm on FanDuel right now. No, I'm on DraftKings. I'm sorry. Look. I'm on DraftKings right now, and as I'm looking at the Brian Norman Jr. versus the Devin Haney fight tomorrow at 8 p.m., they got them basically, they got them the same thing, which is 110, 110. Let me try to move it closer to the screen so y'all can see it. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Let me see where it's at. Okay, Devin Haney and them at the top. They basically got them both at 110. Basically, like, this is an even fight. Like, whoever you pick, you can pick Devin Haney, you can pick Brian Norman Jr., whatever. So they do got the Jake Paul and Joshua fight on here. Let me go closer so y'all can see. Hold on. So they do got it on here already. And for Jake Paul to win is plus 650. So basically, if you pick Jake Paul just to win, he's going to get 650. And that's on Friday, December 19th. So I might take Jake Paul to win because we got to think this is his boxing. Look at Jake Paul numbers, the odds. Jake Paul, look at his odds. To win and lose. Now I might take Jake Paul just because you got to think this is boxing league for one. he's paying dog to even box him, so he might pay dog not to go, full throttle. Like, look, I can call you, DM. Look, brother, I can give you an extra. I am rich. I can give you an extra 20 to 40, 50,000 to 60,000 to not go full throttle. I just need my legacy to live on, just to make me seem like I beat you. Some people would take that money, 80,000, just to be like, okay, it's fucking Jake Paul. I don't care. I lost him. But you got people like Gervonta Davis, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about your money, nigga. I'm beating your ass. That's why he backed out that fight. Because you got some people who would like Mike Tyson who would take the money. Like, all right, I'll just take the money. I don't care about my legacy no more. But then you got some people who like, nigga, fuck your money, nigga. My legacy mean everything. Nigga, I'm not losing to no fucking podcaster.
And our commercial partner is Prime. And for those of you who won't be at the arena and watching us around the world, don't forget, you go to DAZN.com and you'll be able to see all the action broadcast live and exclusively on DAZN. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring the fighters to the stage for the co-featured contest. It's undefeated versus undefeated. Somebody's has got to go. 12 rounds of boxing for the welterweight championship of the world, sanctioned by the WBO. Let's bring the challenger up first. His professional record, a perfect one. 32 fights, 32 victories, 15 big wins by knockout from Oakland, California, now living, training, and fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA. He's a two-time world champion, the former undisputed lightweight champion of the world, and the former undefeated super lightweight world champion. He's the challenger tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Devin the Dream Haney.
Best Buy has thousands of Black Friday deals. Save on these Black.
They like that some low budget ass fucking boxing shit. Do you see this shit?
Undefeated challenger, two-time world champion.
Oh, they made him undefeated because they took his they took that loss back against Garcia.
Also, a perfect professional record.
So basically, I think that damn, she took the engagement off her and her boo ain't getting married no more. All right, so look, basically, he's still undefeated. He's still undefeated because they took that loss that he lost to Ryan Garcia, away because they're saying Garcia was using enhanced drugs to win, whatever the case might be. So they took the win away, and he's still undefeated. And I guess he had to get a belt back. Am I not mistaken? Let me see.
28 fights, 28 victories, 22 wins by knockout. He's ranked number 1 in the world by the Bible of Boxing Ring Magazine in this division, ladies and gentlemen. He's the reigning and defending undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, the Assassin 2, Brian Norman Jr. Undefeated champion versus undefeated challenger. First on to the
undefeated champion versus undefeated challenger.
The challenger, former two-time world champion, former undisputed.
All right, so dog who he going against is the undefeated champion. Who David Haney is fighting is the undefeated champion. David Haney is the undefeated defender, which also I still think he lost that Ryan Garcia fight. It wasn't even, he didn't knock him out. He was just beating his ass. But his daddy was crying all on the internet and all on social media. Oh yeah. Somebody go tell this nigga daddy to go sit this Judge Mathis looking ass down somewhere, man. God damn. I don't know who worse, David Haney daddy or fucking John Morant daddy, dog. Sit y'all ass down, so this is not y'all career, this is their career.
Lightweight world champion, former super lightweight world champion, now moving up to the welterweight division to challenge undefeated versus undefeated.
146.6.
146.6 pounds for the challenger, Devin the Dream Haney. Next on to the scales, the undefeated champion from Decatur, Georgia, USA. 28 fights, 28 victories, 22 wins by knockout. On the scale at this time, the reigning and defending champion, Brian Norman Jr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 146.12.
100.
That nigga got that do-rag tight as hell over his head. Hey, you know a nigga got a do-rag tight as hell when his ears get to poking out the back of his head. Look at the top of his ears. Hey, but he whipping his ass. He 22-0, 22 knockouts. I mean, he knocking you the fuck out. This is gonna be a good ass fight for Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know who to put my money on. That's why they made it even in the betting chart. They made it even.
46.12 pounds for the undefeated champion, Brian Norman Jr., the Assassin 2.
Now, this is what I don't get in boxing. Like, why do niggas gotta stand and just stare at each other? Like, all right, they do the weigh-in. What's the face-off for? Like pictures or something? Like, it seems like they managers and the motherfuckers that be with them be hyping it up. Look at dog behind Norman Jr. Look, he cheesed like a motherfucker. He must know something. Look at Judge Mathis, which is Devin Haney dad. It's gonna be a good fight. I think it's tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to my cousin's house and watch this fight. And the security guards, the two white men right there, they basically just in case one of them niggas throw a little left hook. Well, let me see. Devin Haney on the left side. He got the right for the left hook. Let's see, throw a right one on the other side. That's toward my dog with the Cuban on. But my Norman nigga got the clean right hook, rock his jaw. But that's what them two security guards off to the side is. Just in case they want to swing, they can back them up. You see dog that's closer to Devin. He kind of got his arm like ready to grab nigga arm.
Undefeated.
So now when they back the camera up, you kind of see they both ready to grab a nigga arm.
This is undefeated for the WBO welterweight world championship. Challenger, two-time world champion Devin the Dream Haney. The defending champion, the Assassin 2, the undefeated Brian Norman Jr., the world champion.
This is kind of cold.
Once again, undefeated versus undefeated for the welterweight championship of the world. Devin the Dream Haney.
Now, do y'all see what I mean when I mean that Devin Haney dad is, excuse me, y'all. Devin Haney dad is trying to, nigga, you acting like you boxing, nigga. Like, Why aren't you still up there? What? That was really trying to go.
7,000 now. Once again, undefeated versus undefeated for the welterweight championship of the world.
Third world title. Thank Allah for this opportunity, and the talking is done. Now,
So the time you guys see each other before you walk into the ring.
Sure, it's about that time. 24 hours. Talk is over. Let's go and get this action started.
Talk about this.
Waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That should be a pretty interesting fight. That should be a real good fight. Hopefully. Am I gonna bet on that fight? Probably not. That look like an even fight. That look like it's gonna be a good fight. It's even. The Jake Paul fight, I might bet with Jake Paul just because it's his platform, it's his shit. I don't think he's gonna lose on his own shit. I mean, that's just me betting with Vegas. So, because everybody, just because Jake Paul looked like the smaller guy and he looked like he's not gonna be dog, that ain't nobody. Because everybody gonna most likely bet with I can't think of his name, but the other guy instead of Jake Paul. You know, nobody's gonna bet with Jake Paul. Once they see the odds of that, once they see Jake Paul is like plus 650 and dog is like minus 1,500 on the bet and shit, they're gonna be like, fuck no, I'm not betting with Jake Paul. They're about to beat the fuck out of Jake Paul. So I think I'm gonna bet with Jake Paul. Personally saying, because I'm trying to make some fucking money. I'm not trying to make no fucking friends. So, hey, shout out to y'all, man, who've been rocking with me for these last couple hours. I don't know how long I've been on here. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, hit that like button. If you don't want to do neither, you can at least follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. Everything is all the same on Twitch. Not only do I blog, I also game stream. So if I'm not blogging, please believe that I'm on here game streaming, talking shit, being funny, per usual. And at the end of that, man, I know the recipe, because I'm that guy, to make a hood nigga pie. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe, man. Shout out to y'all. I'm out.